3.
Good morning. My group is composed by Geraldine Torres, Brisa Rodriguez, and Laura Oaxaca. We'll introduce a novel called A Kiss Before Dying, and now we represent the main characters of the novel. It was a cold day on university campus. Everything seems to go wrong. Two students will make a decision that could change their lives forever. The handsome man was restless. His plans were not working so well, and the young woman will give him unexpected news.
Hi, my love. How are you? How is your day?
Hi, darling. I'm a little worried.
Why? What happens?
I hope you don't get mad, but I'm pregnant.
So, what are we going to do? If we have a baby, we will be poor. You will be poor and it's going to be very hard for you. Your father is going to leave you without money and you won't be able to study anymore.
But let's get married right now. I'm sure that my father will like you when he meets you, and we will be happy.
This is a bad idea, Dorothy. I'm sure your father is going to get angry.
I love you. I don't care being poor. I don't care about my family. Just we will be happy being together.
This will be bad. You can have a baby. Think, this is the best decision you can make.
What do you mean?
You can take abortion pills, and this will be a better option for us. I have a friend that has a drugstore who sells to me.
Are you stupid? I won't have an abortion.
Trust me, it's the best option, and it will happen to you. I will bring it to you tomorrow, the pills, and you can take it on the night.
Okay, darling. But do you promise that you are going to marry me?
Yes, I promise, my dear, that I will marry you. I see you tomorrow, and I will give you the pills.
Okay, honey. See you.
Dorothy takes the
Oh,
pills
it's okay,
and
darling.
she
I will
feels
see
sick.
you tomorrow, and I will give you.
The next day,
Are you okay? You look sick.
Yes, the pills didn't work. I threw all the night.
Oh no. Let's go to drink a coffee if you want, and we can go talk there.
No, I'm still pregnant.
Oh no, I have to go, my dear. See you later in the coffee.
Okay.
he thinks into make a suicide letter and make a plan to bring Dorothy the pills that will kill her, but it didn't work because Dorothy never took the pills.
Darling, I hope that you will forgive me for the unhappiness and I will bring it to you. There is nothing else that I can do.
Dorothy and Bud are getting married, and while they were waiting for the building to open, Dorothy was smoking a cigarette while they talked about the baby and how happy they were going to be together.
Honey, I have to tell you something. I didn't take the pills because I wanted to have the baby and marry you.
Oh no, Dorothy. I'm sorry, but I have to do it.
Ellen Kinship. It was 9 o'clock in the morning. Ellen Kinship was sitting in a train on her way to Blue River. She had been writing a letter to Bud Corliss. Bud was his boyfriend.
Dear Bud, I'm writing to you because I've been worried about my sister's day. I can't stop thinking my dirt. Then I have decided to travel to Blue River. There I have to do something to clear my doubts. So I hope you understand. I would really appreciate your help during this difficult time. You know how hard it is for me, and I don't know how I would manage without you.
The investigation begins. Ellen decides to investigate further the death of her sister Dorothy. She wants to know how her boyfriend was. Then she remembers that her sister named a boy with blonde hair from her English class as a Gordon Jan. And also, she discovered that it's not Gordon because he helped her to find out who the real murderer was. Also, they suspect another person was dating. His name is Time Powell. Ellen wanted to know more about Powell's life. She decided to go out to a cafe where he worked and find out more about his life. Dorothy had told Ellen that her boyfriend was a good actor, so Ellen appeared to be someone else. She met Powell a few days and found out that he and Dorothy were dating but ended up because of how possessive Dorothy was. Powell also told her that he didn't know anything about her, not her pregnancy, he didn't know anything about her death, and he was not the murderer. Powell wanted to show her the evidence of who the real murderer could be. He told her that he had an old notebook where they could see the real murderer.
Sigue, Ellen.
But I hear noises. What's going here?
I'm sorry, my love. You don't have to know the truth. I swear that it wasn't my intentions.
How dare you kill my sister?
My love, it was necessary. It was a necessary decision. You will never understand why I did this to you.
You're a bastard. I hate you. Marion's kinship was the oldest of the three sisters. She was a woman passionate about art. She lived in a building in New York City. She was always been an independent woman. Her father Leo she never showed interest in her daughter, and the relationship with his sister was very distant. So one day she received a call from Barton Corliss, better known as Bat, the cause of the deaths of Ellen and Dorothy.
Hello? Are you Marion Kinship?
Yes, how are you?
I'm Burton Corliss. I knew your sister, Ellen.
Ah, yes. Ellen told me about you, Mr. Corliss.
I have a book which belonged to Ellen. She lent it to me a week before her death. I would like to give it to you. May I bring it to your apartment?
I'm sorry, Mr. Corliss. I have to go outside. But I can meet you this afternoon. I'm going to shop in a 5th Avenue. I could meet you in that area at 3 o'clock.
Okay.
After the meeting, Rod started to follow Marion. He realized in which building she lived, but pretends to be someone he wasn't, pretends to show interest in Marion, and finally succeeded. Marion and Bud were getting married. They were featured in the Blue River newspaper in New York. Bud Corliss had been angry and afraid. He'd been angry about the time he'd spent on the kinship first on Dorothy, then on Helen. And he'd afraid about his future. Was he going to be poor after everything he planned? He'd wanted the kinship money so much, and everything had gone wrong.
Okay. Day after,
Hello?
Please listen to me for a minute. I read that your daughter was going to marry Barton. I remember that Corliss had been Helen's boyfriend at Colwood College, and I wonder if this young man was more interested in your money than in your daughters.
Gordon explained to Liam Kinship all about how Bud had been and also that he killed 3 innocent people. Leon Gordon wanted Bud to confess everything he had done, to confess that he had written Dorothy's suicide letter, that he had killed Ellen and Powell. What do you want from me? Why are you there? I haven't done anything wrong.
Are you sure? We want you to confess that you killed my 2 sisters. And I'm an innocent person, just for money.
We just want to know the truth. Don't be a coward. The frightened young man backed away from them and his foot slipped on the metal floor. It started to fall from the end of the catwalk. As he fell into the terrible liquid copper tap, he heard a scream. It reminded him of Dorothy's scream when she fell into the air.
The end.
Okay, wait me a minute.